Hey YouTubers, so this is like an update of a mango seedling that I've been bonsaiing. This is when I first got it, because I couldn't be bothered to wait however long it is for a seedling of a mango to come out the ground. So I bought it from eBay, and it come with, well, the main trunk, and then you got these 3 bits that come out, and then it stopped like on that, and all this on top is new growth since I've had it, and lights temperature 26 degrees. So like that first bit was that, but we're going to be bending it. So what I did, I bent that like that, and I bent like that with wires, and that is me. That is actually me, Gizzy Greenfingers, wiring my potential mango bonsai. Now, I'll be honest, I have not got a Scooby-Doo how to bonsai mangoes. I don't know the soil that it likes. I need to do more research, but I sort of work things out as I go along. I don't really do the work. I usually do the research after something goes wrong. But eventually I want to get this in Akadama, pumice and lava rock. That is all I want. And I'm going to do research to see if that can be doable. But as my good friend Jason Steely says, yeah, but if you don't put any like compost or something to, he said cocoa bark, I believe cocoa bark, to retain the moisture, like in the summer, like I'll get home and it'd be dead because it would have dried out by 10 o'clock in the proper summer, you know what I mean? So I get where he's coming from. You sort of, I want to get rid of the compost factor, but I'm scared because he's right. You'll get home and it'll be dry as a bone and dead. You need something to retain that moisture. Yeah, you could just put it in the shade, but then what's the point of having a bonsai if it's not going to grow? And this is a mango tree. Don't mind saying that, this is a mango tree. They probably like it on the drier side. Maybe stop being so stingy with the pot size and just put it in a bigger pot, Gizzy. Maybe. But we'll get to that, So that is just about wired as how I wanted it wired. So I think we'll stop there. That's been in there a couple of days, YouTubers. Doesn't take long, does it? It is loving it. It is loving it. It's like a tropical, and it helps with your mental health because there's so much greenery and light, and you just don't get that in January, which we are in January. And I'm going to show you something because I don't know how this thing grows. I cut the tip off on one of my branches. And it started bleeding, and I felt really sorry for it because it was like bloody. But I got over myself, and I thought, yeah, it'll be alright. So we'll see in a few days what happens with that. I'm hoping it's going to start branching out, but only time will tell. And this is her now, YouTubers. Look at that growth already. Look at it. How long's it been? Well, I started all this on the 21st of November. Yep, that long. But the proof is in the pudding. That bit I cut. Have we got anything going on now? Oh, look at that. He's got a node protruding out of there. Have we got any others? Ooh, look, there's another one. This is how you bloody bonsai a mango. There's 2 nodes coming out there. Ding dong, we got one on that side. Where's that one starting? No, it's the same one. Blind sod. Ah, that's not swear word. Sod is not a swear word. Ah, that is great. We've got 2 nodes coming out there. So that is how you want to start branching out with your mango bonsai, by cutting it. Well, I cut it, and you'll get more crap starting. That is good. That is good. We've got more branching now. So now I know the genetics of the tree and how it's gonna work. I can start shaping this now. I just didn't know what happens where you cut it. So that's what happens. You cut it. So if I was to cut that there, these bits here, down here, and start budding out. Oh, I'm not going to do that yet. But I am going to remove this wire. I just don't think it's necessary for this stage of the tree. Well, I said it. Yeah, I just don't know if this wire needs to be in here. On here, rather. Is it going to come off alright? Only one way to find out. This is going quite quickly, so let me zoom in a little. Zoom in a little. Yeah, it is growing rather quickly, so maybe these wires do need to come off to some extent. Yeah, and you can't see F4. F4 is not a swearing word, because it's the letter F with all. You see that? That's bit in there. You see that? Oh, yeah, that is not good. But it's good. It's good. It's not good, but it's good because I found out now. And what will happen is that won't be happening again. You get me? You see, it's pretty. It's bloody good because it's keeping its shape, ladies and gentlemen. By God, Gizzy Greenfingers, you've done it again. You're going to grow a bloody award-winning mango tree and you're going to have mangoes on it this year. No, I won't get mangoes on it this year. I have done a little bit of research, ladies and gentlemen, and I've read up that it can take between 5 and 6 years until you get a mango on an actual tree. But I'm going to half that. I'm going to get a mango growing on this in 3 years. There we go. So you'll have to stay subscribed to my channel for 3 bloody years. The bloody's not swearing word either. Yep, 3 bloody years. Oh no. What content do you have? Well, mostly trees now. I've got to that age in life where I'm like, let's just take a bit of a back seat. I've been there, done that, got a t-shirt for doing everything else, and I just want a bit of a quiet life now. Oh yeah, that's it. I just didn't even get on the power, that's off. Now, I wired this back in 30th of November. Yeah, that time. And that's held its shape. That's great. That's bloody beautiful, Gizzy Greenfingers. Let me just zoom in a little bit more, and you can look at the greatness. So, when are you going to repot it, Gizzy? Whoa! I'm waiting for some akadama and pumice to arrive, and I've been waiting. It's been delayed, but I don't want to keep it in there. So I still want it in a big pot, because I want it to do quite well, because it's doing quite well as we speak. And we've got all them new nodes starting on here, which is great. Look at that new node. So that started branching out. So now I know that. I'm not going to do it now or anytime soon, but you can cut that right back to there now, and then get branches coming out of there, so it'll look more like a tree. But yeah, I just want this to grow now. So yeah, that's what we got going on so far, YouTubers. It's held its shape with the wires. I'm just going to put it under 12 hours of light, like I have with my tropical tree setup. A temperature of 26 in the day, And that goes down to like 22 at night. Yep, well, that's tropical, alright. Tropical for the UK. I'll see you next time. Ta-da for now. Gives you green fingers.